Now we are ready with the front end of our application. That is, we have added the H1 element, that is a heading, then added the very first 10 elements of the periodic table and also the check button. Next, what we need to do, we need to implement the functionality. That is, the user should be able to sort these elements as they want. And then once the user sorts the element into the correct position, we need to display a check mark, and the element is positioned in a wrong position, then we should display an into mark indicating that it is done wrong. So let us do that part. So how we will do that? We will be using jQuery code. So let us add the script section, that is after the style tag. Let me add the script section, and within this we are writing the code. So as it is jQuery code, we need to first check $document.ready event to make sure that elements are ready. So $document.ready. Then within this we need to write function, open and close parenthesis, open and close curly braces, and then we need to write the code here, right? So how we can make these elements sortable? Actually, as we have added reference to jQuery UI, we just have to access this element, that is a ordered list which is containing the elements to be sorted, and then we just have to call the sortable interaction. So let me access it using its ID. It is elements, and we just have to specify dot sortable so that all the elements will be sortable. Now let me show you the output. Let me refresh and try to move these elements. See, I'm able to move the elements as I want. But with this, the functionality is not complete. When the user puts an item into a new position, and if it is a correct position, we need to add the check mark or the tick mark, and if it is wrong, we need to put an into mark. So how we will do that? If you go to the official website of jQuery UI and go to sortable interaction, here it is specified as widget. Anyways, it was named as interaction before, and here you could see that different options, methods and events available with jQuery UI sortable interaction. And here you could see an event called update, and if you click this, you could see that this event is triggered when the user stopped sorting and the DOM position has changed. That is when we have to check whether it is done correctly or wrongly, right? So we are going to use this update event, and it will be returning an event and a UI, and this UI is an object, and you could see here item, which means that it is a jQuery object representing the current dragged element. So we can get some data from this UI object to implement our functionality. So let's do that part next. So we are going to make use of this update event. So here inside sortable, we need to put it in curly brace, and let me write update, and as it is an event, I can write function. It is returning event and UI, as you could see here. So let me write UI, and for the time being, let me just try to get the UI object. So let me try to display console.log and UI. Okay, now let us see what it returns in the console. So here let me refresh. First let us check whether they are being sortable. Yes, we are able to still sort the elements as we want. Now let me click more tools and developer tools to see the console. So here you could see the object, and it is having item, and here you could see that as 0 it is giving li6. So this is the item we have now moved, and it is actually the 6th element in the periodic table. That is, we have added the ID as 6. Now suppose I move hydrogen to some other position. See, it is returning another object with item li1. That is, it is having li hash 1, which means hydrogen is the element having ID 1. So we can make use of this information to get the actual required correct position, and then check whether it is positioned in the correct place or not. So what we can do for that here, let me first specify where position equals, that is the correct position. I can specify UI dot item. These are jQuery objects. So I can specify dot attr of ID, right? Then it should return the correct ID. Let me try to display that console.log position. Then it will return 1, 2, 3. That is the correct ID. Let me refresh. Let me try to move hydrogen. See, it is returning 1. That is the ID we have added here. You could see here we have added the correct position as the ID of the element. That is, hydrogen is the very first element in the periodic table. So we have added 1 here, which is being returned when I specify ui.item.attr of ID. Next, what we need to do, we have to get the currently placed position. That is, as of now, hydrogen is at 6th position. So it is wrong, right? It should be at the first position, then only it is correct. So we can make a check whether this position is same as index plus 1. That is, index will be starting from 0 till 9. 0 means it is at the first position. So if index plus 1 is equal to this position, then it means that it is correctly positioned. So here, let me remove this line, that is a console line, and let me write if position equals ui.item.index. This will actually return the index. So we should add 1, right? Then only we can make the check correctly. So here, let me put it within brackets. That is, we are getting the index of the item and then adding 1. Why we are adding 1? Because index always starts from 0. So position is 1 means it should be at the 0th index. So I am checking if 0 plus 1 equals position, then what we can make sure it is at the correct position. So for the time being, let me specify console.log correct, okay, in the else part, which means that the position is not equal to index plus 1. Then for the time being, let me write wrong, correct and wrong, okay. So console, hope you will not be able to see it completely. Let me move the cursor a bit towards the bottom. Console.log wrong. Now let me check what happens when we move the items, okay. So here, let me refresh. Let me try to put hydrogen somewhere here. See, it is displaying wrong. Suppose I put it to the top. Okay, I'm not able to drag. See, it is showing correct. Hydrogen, then the next one is helium, right? Suppose I try to move helium. Where is helium? Yes, here. And suppose I put it here, it is giving again wrong. It should be moved to the second position. So it will be displaying correct. So we are getting the logic correct. If it is in the correct position, it is showing correct. If it is in the wrong position, it is showing wrong. Next, what we need to do, if it is correct, we need to add a check mark. If it is wrong, we need to add a cross mark. That we will do in the next lecture.